Hey guys, what is up? It is Mandy here. Oh my god, I haven't talked to you in forever. It's been far too long, I know, and I'm very sorry about that, but I have been having a crazy time when I was at home for Easter briefly. So I went back home for a little bit and I had plans like every day, so I wasn't able to really film and like sit down and talk to you guys. But now I am for a little bit. I just want to catch you guys up with something super important, and you guys have probably all seen the title of this video before clicking. So this is my first tattoo experience and just talking about me getting my first tattoo because this did happen, guys. It's not fake, it's real. And if you don't believe me, I can post you guys the videos of me actually getting it done and also my mom's reaction. So, if I hit the, let's see, how many subscribers do I have now? I don't even remember. If I hit a certain mark, I'm going to post the video of me actually getting it done and then also my mom's reaction because I have that recorded on here, but you don't see my mom's like facial expression. It's just over the phone, like when I told her the day of. So let me see how many subscribers I'm at. I'm gonna check on my phone, guys. It's really weird. Okay, I'm at 46 subscribers. If I can hit the 50 subscriber mark, so that's 50, if I can hit that subscriber mark with this video and other videos, if I can just get 50 subscribers, I will post both the me actually getting the tattoo done video and my mom's reaction, because I'm sure all of you out there who are hesitant about getting a tattoo, you're always, one thing that's always in the back of your head that worries you is your parents' reaction or your family's reaction and how they're gonna think, you know, like of you, or like, I don't know. Some families are like strictly like no tattoos, no body piercings. My family, on the other hand, you know, they're kind of like a little bit more laid back, but not really. Like my parents, you know, obviously they say like don't get a tattoo unless like you want it for the rest of your life or whatever, or like don't get a tattoo just to get a tattoo. Like it has to have some symbolic meaning. And I want to let you guys know that I am not one of those people that just gets a tattoo to get a tattoo. I do have symbolic meaning behind my tattoo and everything. So I guess I'll just start with the experience and the advice and like telling you guys how my family reacted a little bit. And then obviously I'll post the video if I hit the 50 subscriber mark so you guys can actually see like how exactly like what the words were that she said. It's really funny. And it was actually, guys, it actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So it's all good in the hood. So yeah, so I guess I'll start telling my story. So I've had my tattoo for a little over a week now, so it's been a bit. It takes 2 weeks to fully heal, according to the place that I went to, and I cannot, you know, submerge myself into water for 2 weeks after having the tattoo done. And it takes around, you know, 2 weeks to fully heal because the skin starts to peel off and stuff like that, and skin starts to grow over the tattoo, like a new layer. So it's pretty cool. It's not that long of a process, and I've been taking really good care of it. So I guess, yeah, I guess I'll just show you guys my tattoo. So in case you didn't already see it when I was flipping my hand up, it is an infinity sign. Here, I guess I'll show you this angle because it looks more linear. Or not linear, like even. That's the word I'm looking for. There we go. So yeah, that's my tattoo, guys, and it's on my left wrist. It's my left, your right. And it's just a plain infinity sign, and it's black, and it's on the right side of my wrist. So you guys are probably wondering, like, why aren't you in the center of your wrist? Because that's the question I've always gotten. Like, that was the first thing people started asking me when they first saw it. They were like, why did you go on the right side? Why not in the middle? The reason why I did on the right side is because I sort of wanted it there, and also because I didn't want it going over the bone because getting a tattoo over the bone kills, like, it's very painful. And that's why, like, tattoos on the ribs are usually very painful. So I did not want it going over the bone. I'm like, yo, I'm a baby, like, just do it on the side and make it really simple and easy because I mean, I didn't want to be experiencing too much pain because I'm a baby when it comes to needles and pain. So if you're afraid of needles, I totally get you because I was too before I got my tattoo. And, I sort of sucked it up and I dealt with it. I handled it better than I thought I was going to handle it. Honestly, I thought I was going to either have a panic attack or start crying or, like, make him stop because I was in so much pain. Like, I wasn't really sure what exactly was going to happen, but it honestly wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Yes, it's painful. I will tell you right now, it is painful. You do feel the pain. That's for sure. I had like 3 of my friends there. One of them was squeezing my hand, the other one was filming it, and then the other one was just like watching the tattoo guy do my tattoo. So I had a huge support system, and I love you girls for coming. Thank you so much. So it was crazy because, I was just, like, I didn't know what to expect, but I was squeezing my friend's hand, like, while they were doing it. Like, that helped a lot to be able to, like, hold on to someone because I wasn't really sure, like, exactly how it was gonna feel, and everything. So, yeah, I guess I'll just tell you guys the experience and then the meaning behind my tattoo. So my experience overall was great. It was very interesting to say the least. I won't say the tattoo place I went to because it is local to my college. I got done around here, around where my college is. It's a local place. It's like 2 minutes down the street. And I had the tattoo artist, his name is Caleb, and he was awesome. He was super nice, super fun, and he was young too. Like, I was very surprised at how young he was, and he kind of looked like Damon Salvatore from the Vampire Diaries, so I was like, okay, you can give me a tattoo any day, honey, because Damon Salvatore from the Vampire Diaries, if you're a fan, he's hot, so yeah, I was very excited. I was like, oh my god, like, hot tattoo artist? What? Like, I was picturing, like, this old man with, like, a pot belly and a bunch of tattoos doing this thing, and I'm like, woo! Alright, never mind. Hot tattoo guy, let's do this. So, we get to the tattoo place, and it actually took way longer than we thought it would. We were totally, like, misconceiving, like, how long it was gonna take. It took, like, an hour, like, overall. I was there for an hour or so, and, doing the tattoo itself was not actually an hour long, but I had to wait a lot, and also, like, I had the tattoo artist, Caleb, I had him redesign this 3 times to make sure, like, it was good. Like, he had to sketch it out on, like, sketch paper, and he did it over 3 times because the first time it was too, like, rounded, and I didn't want a super rounded infinity sign, and then the second time he did it too, like, ellipsoidal? Yeah, ellipsoidal. The second time he did it way too ellipsoidal, and I was like, no, that doesn't look good. So he did it the 3rd time, and I was like, yeah, do a mixture of the rounded with the ellipsoidal, and then you will have the perfect infinity sign. He's like, okay, I'll try this again. And he was so nice about it, and, like, he's such a great, like, person. Like, I'm glad he, like, persevered with it, because I know I'm gonna have this thing for the rest of my life, so if I don't like the way it looks, what's the point? So he did it for the 3rd time, and it came out absolutely perfect, and I was so excited. I was like, yes, that's exactly how I want it to look, and I want it on this side of my wrist, on this wrist, blah, 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 so on and so forth. So he drew it 3 times, and after that, he sort of had to, like, set up the room and everything, and the sterilizing process took so long, like, longer than the actual tattoo. So that's when you know a tattoo place is really good, because they are very sanitary, and they're using new needles. Like, I double-checked, I was like, you're using a new needle, right? And he's like, yep, and he ripped open a package of, like, a brand new needle, and he put it in, everything, so you know everything's sterile, and you know it's all safe, and you won't get any, like, crazy diseases or anything. So, he used the new needle and everything, and I remember I was, like, just, like, looking away. First, what he did was he traced it with, like, tracing, some sort of tracing material, and it was blue. It was like blue ink on top of my skin to like trace the design onto my skin before he actually used the needle. So that's what he did first, and then he took the needle out, and I was like, okay, I have to look away, guys. So I looked away, and I started squeezing my friend's hand, and I slowly like felt it as it touched my skin, and it didn't hurt at all. Like, it went a little bit into my skin, and then a little bit more, and then a little bit more, and I'm like, yee, it hurts. I just kept on saying, ow, and it hurts. And that's honestly, like, that was the biggest reaction out of me. I was just like, this hurts like a fucker. Like, that was the worst thing I said through the entirety of the process. I did not cry, I did not scream, I did not run away, I didn't even ask for a break. He was just going at it. I'm like, alright, whatever, like, you know, the sooner he does it, the sooner he does it, right? And, you know, as soon as he started doing it, he was almost done anyway. My friends were like, oh my god, he's like a quarter of the way through. I'm like, really? I'm like, wow, this is real quick. I like it. So it was, you know, a little bit of pain for a lifetime of joy. That's how I look at it. So I was like, you know what, I can do this. I believe in myself. It's gonna be great, whatever. So, to describe the feeling, because I know a lot of people ask, like, what does it feel like? It burned. That's what it felt like. It felt like my blood was burning underneath my skin, which is a really weird, like, way to describe it. I don't know if everybody feels this way, but it was a burning feeling. That's what it felt like. It felt like it was burning underneath my skin, like something was under my skin burning it, sort of. And it was sort of like a churned burning. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, this sounds really bad. This sounds like more painful than it was, probably, but like, it felt like it was burning. It just felt like very hot, like under my skin, and it was very weird. I was like, whoa, like, I wasn't expecting it to be like hot under my skin. Sorry, I just noticed that there's a little thing right there. It's like red. Hold on one second. I'm gonna touch that up. I was like picking at it. You guys are probably like, what the hell? Why is she doing this right now? I'll just do it while I'm talking to you guys, but it's casual. So, yeah, so it just like burned. That's honestly what it felt like. It felt like a burning sensation of some sort, and, you know, it wasn't unbearable. I will tell you guys that much. I was able to bear the pain, and I have an extremely low pain tolerance. So if that means anything to you guys, then, you know, I'm not the strongest, like, pain tolerance at all. Like, I am such a baby with most stuff. So honestly, I was really surprised that, like, I didn't cry or scream or, like, make him stop or take a break, you know? I was just kind of like, alright, like, let's do this. I was holding my friend's hand, I was ready, and bam, it was done in, like, 3 minutes, guys. This took 3 minutes. 3 minutes. And it wasn't that expensive either. It was only $60, which some people might see as expensive, others might not. Honestly, I was expecting it to be way more, because I've just always heard that tattoo places are usually really expensive, like $100 and stuff. So I wasn't really knowing what to expect, but because it's so little and because of where it was, like, it was cheap. Or at least I think it was cheap. And I paid with my own birthday money, guys. Like, I didn't, you know, use my parents' money. Like, this is my parents gave me the money for my birthday and my other family members, but, like, I didn't, you know, use my parents' money. So, yeah, that was awesome. And it was just such a great experience. After that, like, it stung for about, like, an hour after, but he bandaged it up right away, like, right after we were done. And I had to keep that bandage on for, like, an hour or two just to, like, make sure it was okay. And then, you know, eventually I took it off, and, you know, when I had the bandage on, it sort of stung, like, a little bit. Like, it felt like a bee sting or a sunburn. That's what it felt like after for, like, an hour or so. So it wasn't, like, that bad. Like, some people, you know, they're still in pain, like, the next day, blah, 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 like, if it's really big. I didn't experience that at all. Excuse me. My tattoo actually looked really great the next day, because, like, I did take really good care of it, and I still am taking really good care of it because it's, like, my child. So, yeah, and then the things they told me to use to take care of it is that I can use soap, but I can't use a loofah to like scrub over it. Like I have to use soap and just use my fingers and rub it in. And then rinse it off, obviously, to clean it. And then I have to moisturize 2 to 3 times a day, and I have the specific moisturizer that they recommended. They also recommended Aquaphor. So Eucerin or Aquaphor are both really great because they don't have like any crazy stuff in it. They're just plain moisturizers. So no like alcohol and scents and things like that, because that could be harmful to the tattoo. So I got the plain Eucerin travel size bottles, because my tattoo is so little that it's going to take me a while to go through these bottles. So I'm able to, just use those and put it on 2 to 3 times a day. And that's mainly like all I have to do to really take care of my tattoo. And obviously like bandage it up if I'm going someplace that's really germ infested or whatever. Like the first couple days, like I went to the animal shelter the next day, so I had to bandage it up, make sure like no cat or dog was gonna bite or scratch my tattoo, because that would be really bad. Like it could have gotten infected or something. So I was very, very careful because I love it. I love this tattoo, so I don't want anything bad happening to it. So yeah, that was my experience with my tattoo. And I guess I'll just tell you guys briefly the meaning. I have 4 or 5 different meanings behind this tattoo and why I got it. So the first one, and the reason why I got it where it is because it's going to be the first thing I see in the morning and the first thing I see at night, like when I go to bed. Or the last thing I see when I go to bed and the first thing I see when I wake up. So that's why I put it where I put it, and it's like a constant reminder. And the first meaning is to love myself for infinity, to find someone who will love me for infinity, a reminder to love my grandmother for infinity because she was my hero, and even though she's gone, I'll always love her for infinity. And it's also a lucky symbol for my sorority family, because me, my twin, and my big all wore like infinity piece of jewelry when we met each other and sort of became family. So I find it to be like sort of a lucky symbol in my sorority family. And also, the meaning behind an infinity symbol in general is like you have infinite possibilities with what you want to do with your life, and sort of that kind of symbolic, like no boundaries, that type of thing. I'm all about that. So I, discovered that part of the definition after I got my tattoo, but it just makes it that much more awesome. And it's so versatile. I know a lot of girls that have the infinity tattoo. My cousin has it on her foot. I didn't even know. Shout out to my cousin. I love you. I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool. Like, I didn't even know beforehand that she had it, and I was like, yo, we're twins now. We're brought together by this tattoo because we have the same one, except she has it on her foot and I have it on my wrist. But, same diff. So, yeah, this is a really long video, but I hope you guys enjoy. Remember, if we hit the 50 subscriber mark, I'll post the video of me actually getting the tattoo done and the video of my mom's reaction if you guys want to check that out. And if you are thinking about getting a tattoo, and you have been thinking about it for a while, I've been thinking about getting this since high school, then you should definitely do it. If it's something that's very meaningful to you and powerful to you, something that you know you're going to have for the rest of your life, and that you're okay with it. Like, I'm okay having this for the rest of my life because you can easily cover it with like bracelets or a long sleeve shirt for work and other things like that. But when I want to show it off, I can, And it is my pride and joy, and it means a lot to me, and I honestly feel like my tattoo is a part of me, and it's a part of who I am. It's sort of what I stand for. So I have a lot of meaning towards it. It's not just, for shits and giggles, so to speak. But yeah, if you guys have been thinking about getting a specific tattoo for a while, then I say do it, because honestly, like, you're not going to regret it if you know that you're going to love this tattoo, like, forever and ever, and that you're going to always want it on you. Like, if you feel that way, then you should get it done, and no hesitations. Honestly, I didn't tell my parents before I got mine done because I knew they were going to be like, no, don't do it, blah, 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 because what parent's not going to say, no, don't do it, So I I was smart and I knew I wanted this, and wasn't sure if they would understand, like, if I told them before, but they understood more after, I feel like, and my mom even admitted to saying that she would have, like, tried to stop me from getting one or convince me not to get one, but, you know, it's my choice, it's my decision, it's my body, I'm an adult now, so as far as I'm concerned, this is my responsibility. I love this tattoo. I'm going to love it forever. It's amazing. So, yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. Feel free to like and subscribe and comment down below if you guys are thinking of getting a tattoo and what you're thinking of getting, because I would like to know. Alright, I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.